Yeah, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'd like to welcome Armen Akopyan, CEO of Alecan Marketing Solutions. Thank you, Armen, for joining us this morning.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Excellent, excellent. So I wanted to jump on here this morning, actually, to bring you on board to introduce you to our viewers, to people that essentially require services that you could offer them. But let's start off a little bit about who you are, what you do, what you've done. How did you come into the world of marketing solutions? And I'm sure a lot of viewers want to, get to know you a little bit better. Go ahead.
Well, again, thank you for the opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Armen Akopyan, and I'm the CEO of Alecan Marketing Solutions. I got into the digital marketing business since 2004. I started off as a little small design studio in early 2001. And opportunities did come out where we were servicing a number of clients when it comes to their graphic design work and things of that nature. And we were being approached by a number of clients to, design their website and start focusing and trying to promote their business in various platforms. And we were kind of forced into learning more about how to run ads, how to do search engine optimization at that time, which was trending in, and slowly got it, getting involved into digital marketing. And from there on, yeah, we started, getting more and more experience on it, picking up a few more customers afterwards. And it's been good. Over 20 years now, we've been doing this.
Yeah.
But we expanded over a time of a period. I used to be co-owner of a different agency at that time where I sold my share, and I had to establish Alecan right away as well. So here we are, we have kind of made a name for ourselves of being expert in the digital marketing industry.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, I personally know you as well. We've done some work together. Yeah, it's one thing about you, Armen, is you're go-getter. Definitely, that's your personality is
Thanks.
amazing. You're always on the job, and you're great at what you do. So
Thank you.
tell us a little bit about what kind of clientele you work with, essentially, because I know, marketing solutions, when we talk about marketing solutions, you might be able to tell the viewers what does it involve, like where does it start, where does it end, how can you assist a small to medium-sized business, or who are your clientels and how you can provide service to some
Sure,
of our viewers and
sure.
some of our clients.
So our clients are typically small to mid-sized businesses. We tailor our services are tailored to almost all industries. Even though we are being selective to who we want to work with, but we service our clients are in various of different industries, such as in medical and healthcare, home
Mhm.
services, legal, transportation, wedding venue. Our team has the marketing expertise and the finger on the pulse of that industry.
Yeah, yeah,
We kind of have made a name for ourselves when it comes to wedding venues. Again, our services are tailored to a broad range of industries. And so, yeah, we can help anyone from a local florist to we have client even in the digital forensics
yeah,
industry. So
yeah.
yeah, it can be tailored to anyone almost.
Amazing, amazing. And most of the stuff that you do, I understand, we've talked about this, essentially is catered towards a select. I mean, the people that you serve are essentially everything is customizable. So it's not just pre-formatted websites or anything. You pretty
Exactly,
much, yeah. Okay. So it's,
exactly. Everything is customer to customers' needs.
yeah,
So yeah, one of the things what makes us different is that makes us stand out from our competition is the personal approach to each client.
yeah,
We understand every client is unique and their needs are different, and so one size fits all approach doesn't work, unlike other agencies do.
yeah.
Instead, we take
I
the
agree.
time to understand each client's individual needs, goals, and target audience, and create custom strategy that is tailored specifically to them.
Their needs.
Right. In addition, we don't draw a line where we only help clients with our services and deliverables. We help and sometimes construct a sales process for clients that don't have a system or a process in place.
Yeah.
For closing deals and boosting sales. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I mean, we service service-based companies. We provide services to a service-based company. So it's all about generating leads for them. But at the end of the day, it's not just a matter of how many leads we have generated. It's not the matter of what's the traffic that we generated to your website and what the conversion is. But we want to make sure the business that we're helping to generate these leads, they have a proper process in place and a sales process in place. So we get involved in that as well, where we kind of structure something that they can have the proper approach, the proper
system
for following up and things of that nature, right? Yeah. So this personal approach not only ensures us each client gets the results they're looking for, but also helps us to build a long-term relationship with the client as well.
Yeah, I agree with you. One of the most important questions that we get asked all the time, I think essentially a lot of small to medium-sized businesses that are trying to stay competitive, especially after the post-pandemic, Armen, is how do our clients, how does the consumer find us essentially? So I think one of the questions that me and you have talked about this in the past, is for small to medium-sized businesses, how can you assist? What is the most important factor for small to medium-sized businesses to be found, to essentially be seen? That's my question to you.
So as we all know, the average consumer doesn't just stick around on one platform. You might be doing a research about a specific topic that you have an interest. You might be jumping onto Google and doing a quick research about that. And then, a few hours later or a few minutes later, you might end up being on social platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and so on and so forth.
I agree.
What I'm trying to get to is that you got to make sure you are being found on almost on all platforms. You got to have a system in place. If an average consumer came to your website with a simple research, right? And if you can have a proper marketing campaign set up that you can track to what other platforms they are going to and showcase your ad. So over a time of a period, what you want to do is build a connection with the consumer, so they can start trusting you. So you can be always on top of their mind when it comes to that buying decision-making process, right?
Yeah.
So it's ideal to understand. In our case, we try to understand what the customer's long-term plan is and short-term plan is. If they're limited on budget, the ideal way is to, hey, let's invest money onto paid ads in terms of search ads are concerned, because I'm a big fan of Google search traffic. The reason is because they are more qualified audiences versus an outbound marketing approach, which is, let's say, running ads on Facebook and Instagram and so on and so forth. The customer might not need your service, but we are targeting a pool of audiences that might show an interest at least, right? So for that reason, if you're limited on budget, we'd like to initially take the first approach and run ads on, let's say, for example, on Google Ads to start delivering leads that are more qualified. There are more buying intent searches that are coming through. And from there on, start building your audiences and, maximizing your sales and so on and so forth. Typically, when we start off with clients, we kind of lay out the plan. First, we try to understand, like I said earlier, to what their marketing needs are, their goals and objectives are. And then based on that, we figure out where their ideal clients are.
Yes.
Whether they could be on social or whether they can be on searches and so on and so forth. And from there on, we construct a campaign to make sure we are maximizing to our highest potential when it comes to conversions.
Got it. Amazing. Yeah. Look, I personally know of individuals, businesses, and colleagues that have worked with you in the past, and they vouch for you. I mean, your work is great. You've got an extensive, experience, 20 plus years, as you've mentioned. Tell us if some of our viewers, some of the people that are going to find our video, how can they reach you? And do you guys does somebody need to come in and see you, or can they just call you, do a Zoom call just like this? How do you get in touch with you, Armen?
Yeah, sure. So on daily basis, I'm pretty tied up with, working on our deliverables, trying to deliver what we promise to the customers. But one way for customers, for your audiences to reach us in case they want to inquire for our services is just go to alecanmarketing.com, and then on our website, there's
I'm
a
going to put
section
a
that
link.
calls,
Yeah. I'm going to put a
there's a
link for
link
all
that
of our
says work
viewers.
with us. Right.
Okay.
And they can fill out the form, the application, because it is required for us to gather some information about your business to really understand what it is. From there on, we can jump on a call. It also gives you an access to our calendar, that what's available for a discovery call. We can set up a discovery call. We can go over the details to what their needs are. And based on that, we can come up with a plan and to what's going to work best for the business.
Awesome. And your offices are in Glendale, California. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. By the way, I gotta come and see you, right? We were talking about
Yep, it's time.
All right, Armen, thank you very much for your time.
Of course, thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you. Like I said, Armen, I vouch for him. He's great. And definitely a partnership with him on your marketing solutions. Definitely we can vouch for. Thank you, Armen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.